What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, working on some corners, some big time corner tips in this. Keeping your inside elbow up, the importance of tightening your abs throughout the corner. Some small little tips like that that'll help big time with your riding. Make sure you guys click the link below, get signed up for the Patreon account. We have giveaways coming every 100 patrons that we hit. And at the rate it's been growing, those giveaways are happening, twice a month at this point. And I just want to throw a big thank you out there to all the current members. You guys rock, and we're gonna turn this thing into something super, super cool. Truly can't express to you guys enough my gratitude for how quickly this channel is growing. It's gonna open up endless opportunities for amazing content, collaborations with really high profile YouTube guys. I'm already working on that. I'm gonna have some really, really cool stuff with you in the future. I just flew back from Texas, actually, just had a meeting with Black Rifle Coffee and all the awesome guys there. Can't freaking wait to tell you what I have coming with them. That is gonna be super cool. I'm gonna partner with them for Supercross and beyond. So huge, huge, huge deal for me. And it's gonna open up endless doors for content opportunities. Real quick, guys, we have class dates. We have December 7th, MX 191, Milton, Florida. January 17th, we have Casa Country MX in Texas. February 22nd, we have Canyon MX in Arizona. And March 22nd, we have Kaufman MX in Kaufman, Texas. So click the link below, ajcatanzaro.com, get signed up for those. Alrighty, guys, enjoy the video. Appreciate it. Dango mount?
Dangle mount.
It's awesome because for students, I just slap it on their chins.
Hey, just
And the angle it gets on the bars, they got to start paying me, by the way, because I probably sold so many of those things.
Yeah, because when you watch your videos, it's clearer. I mean, like
it shows the hands and the bars, and it also shows your perspective out. Where if you have it on the top of your head, you're barely even seeing front fender at that point. So it just kind of like screws up the perspective. When you get to the stump, and as soon as you start to get settled into this rut, I want you guys all on the front brake just a little bit. That will be your front tire's guide to the corner. So for me, I am relying completely on front brake to manipulate the lean angle of the bike. As soon as, I feel like I'm creeping up and out, a little bit more front brake. If I'm dipping down a little too much, a little bit less front brake. The key is being confident enough in your lean angle to make minor adjustments to that. I think the common mistake is if I said, all right, 914, let's see you hit this corner. You start to lean, and as soon as you get the sensation, oh crap, I'm leaning too much, what would you do? Probably one of two things. You would either whack the throttle wide open, which would stand the bike up and launch you up and out of the rut, or you would just freeze up and just let off the gas completely, which then you're gonna fall. It's being in that situation and making small adjustments. I'm telling you, the front brake really, really helps. Side elbow drop, head goes, whole body goes with it. Inside elbow. And foot. There we go, nice and smooth. Many of you guys have the natural instinct to where as soon as your butt hits the seat, what do you want to do? Put the inside foot out for no reason. So try to break that wiring of like, okay, sitting, foot out. Just sit. Sit and focus on those abs and those elbows.
reason this rut is difficult is there's nothing, and it starts about halfway through, and then its deepest point is pretty much at the exit. So where these, even if these guys get through all this good, they're struggling with the inside elbow just at that last part. Just fading in that last little bit, that'll get you.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
Yeah, what? So you can't hit the rut right, so you just go around it? That's not the answer.
Well, I like the inside line better.
Wait, no. We're practicing a rut. What do you mean you like the inside line better? Oh, yeah. Learn how to hit a rut. That's what we're here for. Guys are dialed here, everything's good, and then you still, it's a long rut. I mean, you're in it for a while. You have to keep the inside elbow up the whole time. I saw you one time start to creep up and out, and you tried to squeeze the front brake. Problem is, all it did was make you stop because you didn't have any lean angle at all. You have to have lean angle for that to help, like even a little bit of lean angle, and it'll help. If you're completely upright and you squeeze the front brake, you're just gonna stop yourself. Nice. Elbows up, eyes up, nice and smooth. Stay on it. Not bad. Wow. Whoa. That was good commitment. Nice and slow. Spot on. I tell you what, he's hit it 20 times now at this point, at least. All 20 have looked exactly like that. Recording sideways, good, love that. Now, without me giving you any reference, where would you guess to be the ideal line if you were racing this track and the ruts were as they sat right now?
Inside.
Go stand wherever you would go so those guys can see. Okay, so you would go in this inside rut. Anybody agree with him on this inside rut? Now, why would you choose that?
Because
Because it's
it's smooth.
smooth. Okay, that's a good start. Any other reason?
It sets you up good for the next corner.
Did you guys hear that? He said it sets you up good for the next corner. That is key. So this section coming down the hill into this right-hand sweeper, up into a left-hand sweeper, the majority of riders are very tempted to drift wide on the exit here. So ending up out in no man's land here, and then pinching yourself off all the way left. So then you've created the tightest angle possible when you get to the top. Then you have to slam on the brakes, stop, get turned, and then go. All you have to do is give up 1/10 of a second to make the transition. Now, normally there aren't ruts on the exit here. So normally what you would do is you would enter a little wider, take that time just for that split second to make your pivot, and then head up this hill to rider's right. So then all the time you lost here, I'm talking you only have to lose 1/10 or 2, you're gonna make up and then some up at the top. The cool thing about right now is we have a beautiful, nice, smooth rut to aim us directly towards where we need to go. Right up to the right. Where he sat was very strategic in that there was no bumps. He stood, he sat right about here. Sat here at the end of the rut, and then got up to speed. So he ramped up the acceleration hard in third gear, sitting down, and then when he got to the bumps halfway up the hill, that's when his butt came off the seat. The cool thing about that is he was up to speed. A lot of riders struggle with arm pump when it comes to exiting corners and accelerating down rough straightaways because they stand up too early and then they're just getting ripped off the back of the bike. That was perfectly executed as far as where you sat and where you stood. If you want to sit earlier than that and actually sit for the rut, I'm fine with that. But stay in the seat a little longer on the exit since it's smooth and you can get away with doing so. It's going to take that pressure right out of your arms. doing?